What's going on, guys? It's King K back again with another video. You already know. Today I'm bringing you some more informative content about Uber and Lyft. Okay, so now I've gotten some few questions about which currently make more money, and from my experience being on the road, I've tried to gauge both per kilometer and per um, time on the road per trip. And honestly, like, I'm starting to really think that Uber makes more. Okay, now you see both sometimes giving you long trips, like I'm talking about over 40 plus minutes, and on average I would say on those type of rides as well, Uber tends to pay me more, and it costs obviously cheaper. I think that's why some riders take Lyft for longer trips. It costs cheaper for them too to take Lyft for a longer trip versus Uber. So obviously that also categorically means that the drivers are paid less to go on longer trips with Lyft. Um, so yeah, like, I've tried both, and that is my honest observation. I think that Uber also gives more of an opportunity for tips. Okay, now I've given some trips very few times. Now this does not happen often, but I've given some trips where the rider tipped me after the ride. Okay, I've never been tipped. Oh, okay, maybe once, but tipping in Lyft just almost doesn't happen for me, anyways. In my experience, it just almost never happens. um and if they do, I don't even know if Lyft platform supports tipping. I don't know, like, I don't really use Lyft as a rider, okay, because I'm always driving. I never use it as a passenger. But if they do, like, the times that I've been offered a tip on Lyft, it's usually cash. It happens too on Uber, but more on Lyft. So I'm guessing maybe there's not a tipping platform on Lyft. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking, right? So it'll be maybe cash, in form of cash, like $5, to give you, or $2 coins, whatever. I'm in Canada, we use coins. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. So if you're wondering which one, I'll definitely say Uber. Now, in some locations, I'm in Toronto, right? And in Toronto, I believe I have way more ride requests with Uber still, versus Lyft. Now, Lyft is more used now than some, say, 3-4 years ago when I first started driving Lyft. I'm gonna say about 3 years roughly when I first started driving Lyft. Then, like, sometimes 30 minutes you're not gonna get a ride, you're just gonna be waiting. So that's kind of why I also started using both platforms, because one, Lyft then was not really, but when you got a ride, it's usually like an over 10-minute ride, versus the Uber where it's like, sometimes 5 minutes and 10 minutes regarding time wise. Your people take Uber just to cross the street sometimes. You know what I mean? So for Lyft, then it was more of a um um they took it for longer rides when people wanted longer rides. But now it's more like on an everyday basis, some people take Lyft, and obviously there's still more volume with Uber. So I'm more of leaning towards the Uber side. I honestly believe that you make more money from Uber than Lyft. And this is not on a day by day basis. I believe this is more on a trip by trip basis. So there are certain times where you might do Uber and somebody else might do Lyft on the same day for the same period of time, and they might make more money, but that could be because they got more long rides than you, or they were in an area with more long rides or no traffic, versus you who was doing short trips and maybe with some traffic, or you're driving during rush hour. Okay, so it's not a day by day basis, it's a trip by trip basis, and I feel like Uber does win the title for who gets more money per trip. Okay, that is just my opinion. So you can try both. Do your own experiment and try both if you are on both platforms as a driver, and tell me what you think. And if your experience is different, also leave a comment and let me know. Leave a comment below if you found this video informative, and if you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Click on that bell so you be one of the first to know when I post videos. And no, I don't just talk about Uber and Lyft, but it's one of the popular segments of my channel, because a lot of people either follow this channel or come to this channel to get some insight as to how they can earn more money using their car. Okay, so there you go, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, it's your boy King K. See you in the next video.